everybody, it's Kimberly and welcome back to the cupboard. So today I am here to do my TBR for the BookTubeAthon. I am so excited. This is the first time that I will be participating in the BookTubeAthon as a booktuber, so I am just really excited about doing all the challenges and trying to get so much reading in. It has been a while since I've uploaded a video. I have started a new job. I just finished a week-long vacation where I hiked the Grand Canyon, so I'm still tired and sore from that, but I am gearing up next week for the BookTubeAthon, and as soon as I heard when the dates were and everything, and the challenges, I started figuring out what I wanted my TBR to be. So I wanted my TBR to be a mix of all different kinds of books so that I could kind of switch between them, because that's one of the hardest things about me for a readathon is that, like, I'll pick out books and then for some reason I just won't be into one, and then it doesn't work. So I needed a variety of genres and different types of books to get me through. So here we go. Challenge number 1 is to read a book with yellow on the cover. Now this one has yellow on the cover, but barely. But I have wanted to read it since I got it. The book is called Recovery Road. I got it actually a couple years ago. When I taught high school, we had a book fair. This book was recommended to me by one of my students, and I picked it up then, and I just haven't had the chance to read it. It is about a girl named Madeline who ends up going to a rehab center, and she meets someone there, and it's kind of about what happens when they meet there, and then their life after they get out of the rehab center, and kind of just how their relationship grows and changes with that. So I'm pretty excited about that one. The second challenge is to read a book that you are going to read only after sunset, so only in the dark. And I'm going to read Between the World and Me. I have had this book on my list to read for a long time. It's a heavy read. He writes it as a letter to his son, and it is really about the history of our world, where we are right now, what is going on racially in our world, and what's happening. I have been told over and over again that this is a book that everyone should read, and so I'm very excited to finally go through and read and dissect this one and really just soak it in and do some reflection about what's happening in the world around us. The third challenge is to read a book that you are inspired to read by BookTube, and that is going to be Anna and the French Kiss. I have continually seen booktubers do reviews on this kind of over and over again. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what it's about. I know it's a love story. I know it probably takes place in France, based on the cover and that, but that's pretty much it. And I'm excited. It seems like it's going to be a pretty fluff read and something that is going to be just really enjoyable to read, which I'm excited about. The fourth challenge is to read a book by one of your favorite authors. I am continuing to reread A Series of Unfortunate Events, so I am on The Wide Window, so I will be reading that one. And I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about it because most people know what Series of Unfortunate Events is about. If you don't know, I've got other videos. Challenge number 5 is to read a book that is older than you, and I am going to be reading Alice Through the Looking Glass. I started this one in another readathon a couple weeks ago and didn't quite finish it, so I'm going to continue to do that now. Challenge number 6 is to read a book and then watch the movie. So I have chosen a book that I have already read before, so I'm going to be rereading it. I've also already seen the movie, so I'm going to be rewatching it. I have never read the book and watched the movie in very close amounts of time together. In fact, I think I read the book the first time and then I watched the movie maybe a year later. So that book is Wild. This is one of my favorite books. I have read it many times. I think this will be my third or fourth time reading it. I actually started it last week. I brought it with me all the way to the bottom of the Grand Canyon and all the way back out, and I was like, this is what I should read. When I got the list of the challenges, I was like, this is it. Every time I read it, I find something new, and I want to really connect it with the movie and see how they did it, because I love the movie too. So I'm going to be excited to really look at this from a different and new perspective and really see them close together. Challenge number 7 is to read 7 books. So I picked a book that I have read bits and pieces of, not in order, and now I'm going to read the book from beginning to end. I love the ideas that are coming from here in my new job. This is something that I want to put forth in my work. I'm going to be reading Creativity Inc. Like I said before, I've read bits and pieces of it. It is the president of Pixar and Disney Animation who is writing this book and just kind of talking about his work environment and how things are created and different things like that. And so I'm just really excited about it. For the BookTubeAthon, I have a wide variety of reading genres and I'm really excited to get started. It's also going to be kind of hard to like not start for a week. We start a week from today and I'm so ready to go. I can't wait to see what the challenges are going to be every single day. I can't wait to do reading sprints with everyone and I really want to try to get through the 7 books which will be a challenge. That's why it's the 7th challenge. But I have done many readathons before and I have never finished my entire TBR, like the entire TBR, because I feel like I always go like really big. So I tried to pick things that I thought would really fit and were achievable, but also were, you had to really work for them because you got to do that with your goals too. You can't just make everything easy. So I'm so excited. Keep up with me. I'm going to be doing daily vlogs and updating you on my reading and everything like that. And I'll also be participating in all the challenges on all the social medias. So check all that information down below and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thanks for checking in with me in the cupboard.